Hello teachers, this is Alex from Intercâmbios, and I'm here today to talk to you about how I became a group leader and how to become a group leader, okay? Whenever I tell people that I'm a group leader and then I go to other countries every July and I work there managing like students and trying to find a way so that they can make the most out of their experience abroad. Everyone comes to me and says like, oh, please get me that job or take me with you. I'm not gonna charge anything. Well, there are a few things you have to know, of course, because it's not simply like going abroad as a tourist and enjoying that. Just let me make it very clear that you're gonna have a lot of fun doing that, but it's not only about having fun, right? What are the characteristics of a group leader, you know? So the first one is like, of course, they have to be pretty fluent in English, otherwise, you know, that's not gonna happen. The second one is gonna be very proactive. So proactiveness is a characteristic that you really need to have in order to perform that job very well, right? You gotta be very organized as well, very responsible. After all, you have to set all the examples. So you are the kind of mirror, so you cannot be late and among other things, you know. You can also, you might have to teach them, and it's actually very good, a little bit of the local culture, right? I remember that I was on a flight and then like the flight attendant came to me saying that the Brazilian students were kind of rude because whenever she offered them something, they would never say like, for example, yes, please, or no, thank you. They would just say like yes or no. And then I told her, like, she was from France. I told her like, it's just like, you know, they are pretty shy and that's the way they answer questions. You know, like Brazilians are like that, you know, like we're not very, I mean, I would say the most polite people in the world compared to, you know, maybe Europeans, you know. So she was pretty intrigued because students would just say yes or no, right? And then of course I told her, I said, that's how we answer questions in Brazil mostly. Mainly students, you know, like who are there to improve their English. So they don't want to be speaking English all the time because they are a little bit shy. You also have to know like other stuff, like tell them to walk on the right on the sidewalk, or if they're going up an escalator or going down an escalator, they also have to keep right, you know, because that's what everybody does, you know, among other things, you know. But these things, of course, you can just go online or ask for, you know, ask someone for some kind of tips and they're gonna help you with that, okay? But the most interesting thing, in my opinion, is being able to be abroad as a group leader and live the culture not as a tourist. This is the most amazing thing about being, of course, a group leader, because you're there working, you know, so you see things and you experience things from a totally different perspective, which is the perspective I like myself, right? It's also important if you are a teacher, of course, you know, like that's gonna give you the opportunity to live abroad, and you're gonna benefit a lot from that. Like your pronunciation is gonna get much better, you know, like your English is gonna sound more natural among like a million other benefits, you know. So, and if you're thinking like, if you ask me like, how can I become a group leader with Bio Intercâmbios, okay? So the first option would be like convincing them that you are good enough for the task. And then like, if they trust you, of course, they're gonna let you, you know, like be a group leader. Or finding 5 students who are interested in going to one of these big city centers like New York, Toronto, London. And then you bring these 5 students, regardless of their age. But of course, it's always nice to check the link below. And if you have any other questions, you know, you should contact them. So every 5 students you get, you can be a group leader for that kind of group of students, you know. And it's like, as I said, pretty amazing. You can see I'm wearing a UCLA t-shirt. You know, I've got like it's so nice that you can actually like go to these places and experience the culture in there. And to be honest, like for example, my perfect place in the world, my favorite place in the world is for sure like UCLA. The campus is just, in my opinion, way much better than the city of Los Angeles, for example. I'm into sports, I like eating well, I like that kind of environment of like education and sports at the same time. So that is like really amazing. So if you want more info about it, just don't forget to click on the link below, and then you can, of course, ask them whatever you want, okay? See you next time. Bye.